Apple Pay is finally available here in the Philippines, pero ang question, paano ba mag-apply? May bayad ba? And kailangan mo ba gumawa ng bagong Apple account? Well, actually, all you need is a compatible Apple device and an eligible card from a participating Philippine bank. And yes, kaya mo pinindot itong video na ito is for you to know how to use Apple Pay dito sa Philippines. And yes, ituturo ko step by step kung paano gawin yan. Tara! Quick reminder lang, Apple Pay is a digital payment feature and not a bank account or lending service. Card approval, eligibility, transaction limits, and other requirements will still depend on your issuing bank. First, kailangan compatible ang Apple device mo at updated ang software. According to Apple, Apple Pay in the Philippines requires an iPhone 6 or later running at least iOS 12.5.2. For Apple Watch, you need at least an Apple Watch Series 4 with watchOS 9 or later, paired with an iPhone 8 or newer models. For the smoothest setup, I recommend that you update your device to the latest available version. You'll also need your Apple account signed in on the device, a device passcode, and either Face ID or Touch ID if supported by your device, which is basically nakasetup na sa iPhone mo. At launch, Apple Pay supports eligible Visa and MasterCard, credit, debit, and prepaid cards. Now here are the current Philippine banks na supported ng Apple Pay as of this recording. Take note, hindi automatic na lahat ng cards from these banks ay supported. Card eligibility can still depend on the specific card type, so kindly check directly with your issuing bank. Good thing Apple stated that more banks and card issuers may be added later. Now, let's hop into our iPhone. On your device, look for the Wallet app. Ayan yung icon. So, open natin siya. Now, here in the Wallet app, sa may top right, pindutin natin itong plus button. Then, choose Debit or Credit Card. Tapos, click Continue. Right here, you just have to place iPhone on back of card. Para po yan sa mga NFC-enabled devices. So, if wala pong NFC yung iPhone ninyo, pwede nyo pong i-enter yung card details manually. So, andyan yung name, andyan yung card number. Pero, if you have your card with you, let's say, for example, itong BDO and it's not yet supported, pero ganito lang ang gagawin ninyo. You just have to place iPhone on back of card. So, ganito lang. Ayan. Contacting the card issuer. However, since wala itong BDO sa list ng pinakita natin kanina, hindi po siya maaaring i-add dito sa ating Apple Pay. Now, good news para sa mga naka-GoTyme bank, no? Yung mga eligible na GoTyme debit card owners can actually apply and use it, no, para sa Apple Pay. So, sa app ninyo, you can directly set up Apple Pay right here. Then, click on Continue. Tapos, pindutin lang natin itong Add to Apple Wallet. And then from here, pindutin ang Continue. Continue rin. This is what I like with Apple ecosystem. Napaka-seamless. And let's say may mga ganitong support, no, napakabilis lang i-apply. Basahin na natin yung terms and conditions quickly. Feeling ko wala naman tumatapos ito. Pindutin natin yung agree. Ganun lang, hintayin na natin na matapos yung process. Alright. Adding card successfully. So may option tayo to do this. Add to other devices later. And yan, card added successfully. Use Apple Pay anywhere you see these marks below. So if merong ganitong symbol, yung may scan tapos may Apple Pay, we just simply double click the side button or home button at any time to pay, even from lock screen or while using other apps. Basically, we can now use our Apple device to make a purchase just like this example. What's good with Apple Pay is that somehow mas pinadali niya yung payment system, and ang kagandahan with the wallet app, aside doon sa default card natin which is yung GoTyme Bank, no, pwede pa tayo magdagdag pa ng mga eligible na credit or debit or prepaid cards. So ganun din, plus lang dito sa may bandang taas, tapos pinutin na natin yung debit or credit card if yan ang i-add natin. And looking at this, no, makikita natin na meron ding from apps on your iPhone. So this suggests na in the future, baka magkaroon sila ng support sa mga crypto exchanges. So ready na ang iyong Apple Pay, nakalink na yung credit, debit, prepaid, and even yung mga virtual cards mo. So saan mo ba pwede itong gamitin? According dito, no, at launch, Apple listed participating merchants including Power Max Center, Beyond the Box, Globe, Smart, sa mga malls like Ayala Malls, Walter Mart, at marami pang iba. Apple Pay is also being supported by participating apps and websites such as Foodpanda, Jollibee, Rustans, and Shopee. Availability can still depend on the specific terminal, branch, app, or checkout page. Now you might ask, safe ba gumamit ng Apple Pay? Secure ba ito? Apple says when you add the card, your actual card number is not stored on your device or on Apple servers. Instead, a unique device account number is assigned and securely stored on the device. Meaning parang nagkaroon ng additional layer of security just like a mask para proteksyonan ang mga sensitive card information. Aside from that, you also continue receiving the existing rewards and benefits na attach dyan sa mga link cards sa Apple Pay. Now let's assume meron kang na-encounter na issue with your Apple Pay. For example, supported naman, nasa listahan pero hindi mo siya ma-add successfully. If that's the case, contact your issuing bank. Sila po ang dapat na mag-resolve ng issue regarding sa card mo kung meron mang problema. And hindi nyo po dapat i-email si Apple since that's a completely different thing. Yung Apple po is responsible lang for the Apple Pay, no? And then yung wallet app nila. Pero if yung bank ninyo ay nagkakaroon ng problem, you need to contact your issuing bank. And there you have it. You can now use Apple Pay dito sa Pilipinas. And yeah, reminders lang, no? Hindi ibig sabihin na pwede mo nang i-tap to pay, pwede mo nang i-hover tapos automatic kakaltas na siya sa credit card mo, sa debit card mo, dapat mo nang gawin. Be responsible. Alam nyo na medyo mahirap ang kalagayan natin ngayon sa Philippines. So yeah, reminder lang naman from your friend John F. Dong. And yun lang, if meron kayong mga questions or requests, feel free to leave it down there sa comment section below and mag-follow, mag-subscribe para sa mga future content natin. Kita-kits next time!